Larry Ellison, the co-founder and former CEO of Oracle Corporation, has lived a life that blends groundbreaking business achievements with a passion for luxury, adventure, and bold decision-making. His lifestyle is a reflection of not only immense wealth but also a relentless pursuit of personal freedom, extravagant experiences, and the constant desire to push boundaries. Early life and rise to wealth. Larry Ellison's journey to becoming one of the richest men in the world began far from glamour. Born in New York City in 1944 and raised in Chicago by his aunt and uncle after being abandoned by his biological father, Ellison's childhood was marked by modest circumstances. He was not a straight-A student and dropped out of college twice. But what he lacked in formal education, he made up for with an innate curiosity, determination, and a keen ability to see potential where others did not. In the 1970s, Ellison co-founded Oracle, which would grow into one of the most influential software companies in the world. His ability to anticipate the importance of database software changed the way businesses operated globally. By the late 1980s and 1990s, Oracle was a tech powerhouse, and Ellison's fortune began skyrocketing. Extravagant real estate empire. One of the hallmarks of Larry Ellison's lifestyle is his unmatched appetite for real estate. Over the years, he has built an empire of lavish homes and properties across the globe. In Malibu, California, Ellison owns a series of oceanfront mansions along the famed Carbon Beach, often referred to as Billionaire's Beach. At one point, he reportedly owned more than 10 houses there. In Woodside, California, he constructed a Japanese-style estate inspired by 16th-century architecture, complete with a koi pond, tea house, and man-made lake. This sprawling property cost him around $200 million to develop. Ellison's real estate portfolio extends beyond the United States. In 2012, he made headlines by purchasing 98% of the Hawaiian island of Lanai for an estimated $300 million. The acquisition gave him control over nearly the entire island, including its resorts, housing, and infrastructure. Ellison's real estate holdings are not just about extravagance. They reflect his eclectic tastes, from Japanese-inspired gardens to modern beachfront mansions and entire islands. Luxury yachting. Larry Ellison's love for the ocean and adventure has made him one of the most prominent figures in the world of luxury yachting. Over the years, he has owned several superyachts, each larger and more sophisticated than the last. One of his most famous yachts was Rising Sun, a 454-foot floating palace co-owned with David Geffen before Ellison sold his stake. The yacht boasted a basketball court, movie theater, wine cellar, and accommodations for dozens of guests. For Ellison, yachts were not only symbols of wealth but also platforms for competition. Ellison's passion for sailing culminated in his sponsorship of Oracle Team USA in the America's Cup, the most prestigious sailing competition in the world. In 2010, his team won the cup, bringing the trophy back to the United States for the first time in decades. The victory was a reflection of Ellison's competitive spirit, determination, and willingness to invest heavily in his passions. Private jets and aviation enthusiasm. Another defining element of Ellison's lifestyle is his fascination with aviation. He is a licensed pilot and owns several private jets, including military-style aircraft such as decommissioned fighter jets. His collection has included a Soviet MiG-29, though US government restrictions prevented him from flying it. In addition to military jets, Ellison also owns luxury private planes that allow him to travel the world in ultimate comfort and privacy. His aviation pursuits reflect both his adventurous spirit and his need for efficiency and exclusivity. Fashion and personal style. Unlike some billionaires who embrace understated fashion, Ellison has cultivated a unique personal style that blends luxury with casual elegance. He is often seen in high-end Italian suits, sleek turtlenecks, and tailored blazers. His wardrobe choices project confidence and sophistication while maintaining a sense of individuality. He has also been known to indulge in expensive watches, cars, and accessories, though he is more understated in this area compared to his real estate and yachting passions. Cars and collectibles. Larry Ellison has an impressive collection of cars, including luxury and exotic models. His garage has housed high-performance vehicles from brands like Audi, McLaren, and Acura. One of his favorites has been the Acura NSX, a car he personally had input on developing. Unlike some billionaires who flaunt their collections, Ellison's interest in cars seems more rooted in appreciation of engineering and performance than in flashy displays. Philanthropy and investments in health. Ellison's lifestyle is not solely about indulgence, it also includes a focus on philanthropy and science. He has pledged billions to charitable causes, particularly in the field of medical research. His Ellison Medical Foundation has funded work on aging, disease prevention, and longevity. His deep interest in extending human life reflects his desire to push the boundaries of what's possible not just in business, but in biology. The island of Lanai, a billionaire's playground. Perhaps the most symbolic representation of Ellison's lifestyle is his ownership of Lanai. Since acquiring the island, Ellison has invested heavily in transforming it into a model for sustainable living and luxury tourism. He renovated the Four Seasons resorts, improved infrastructure, and initiated projects focused on renewable energy and organic farming. Lanai is both a personal retreat and a long-term vision project where Ellison combines business, lifestyle, and experimentation with sustainability. For Ellison, Lanai is more than just a vacation destination. It's a canvas for his larger-than-life ambitions, a place where he can shape an island's future according to his ideals.
Work and play balance.
Despite stepping down as CEO of Oracle in 2014, Ellison remains deeply involved in the company as chairman and chief technology officer. His lifestyle reflects a balance between professional engagement and personal passions. He continues to attend important business events while also dedicating time to sailing, aviation, and his island projects. His ability to integrate work and leisure reflects a lifestyle where the boundaries are fluid, and everything is approached with the same intensity and drive. Personality and public image. Larry Ellison's lifestyle also reflects his personality, bold, competitive, and unapologetically extravagant. He has often been described as a maverick, someone who defies convention and does things his own way. His sometimes brash public persona has earned him critics, but it has also made him one of the most fascinating figures in business and technology. Ellison is known for his sharp wit, directness, and refusal to conform to expectations. His lifestyle choices, from buying an island to sponsoring sailing teams, are expressions of his individuality and unwillingness to be ordinary. Lessons from Ellison's lifestyle. Larry Ellison's lifestyle, while seemingly unattainable to most, is not merely a showcase of excessive wealth and luxury. Instead, it offers a series of broader lessons that can resonate with anyone, regardless of income level or status. Few people can purchase Hawaiian islands, race yachts on a global stage, or build a vast collection of estates. Yet Ellison's choices reveal patterns of thinking and living that emphasize passion, vision, balance, and individuality. Taken as principles, they can inspire a more intentional way of life, even on a much smaller scale.
Follow your passions.
Ellison's life is a striking reminder that passion is a key ingredient in sustained success and fulfillment. For him, yachting, aviation, and real estate are not just hobbies but full-scale pursuits into which he pours both resources and energy. Whether it's competing in the America's Cup or piloting his own aircraft, Ellison demonstrates that when you commit to what excites you, it ceases to feel like work and becomes a source of both achievement and joy. The lesson here is that passions should not be dismissed as frivolous. Even if you cannot buy a yacht or a jet, dedicating time to the activities that make you feel alive, be it painting, traveling, hiking, or cooking, can enrich your life and sharpen your drive.
Think big.
From co-founding Oracle, one of the world's largest software companies, to acquiring the Hawaiian island of Lanai, Ellison consistently proves that his ambitions are unconstrained by traditional boundaries. His ventures reveal a mindset where dreaming small is not an option. Thinking big, however, is not simply about the scale of projects or acquisitions. It is about cultivating a vision that stretches beyond what others consider possible. For individuals, this may translate into aiming higher in careers, pursuing bold entrepreneurial ideas, or setting personal goals that push against comfort zones. Ellison's life encourages people to resist limiting themselves with safe choices and instead adopt a broader perspective of what they can achieve. Balance work with play. Ellison's ability to integrate his personal interests with his professional endeavors illustrates the importance of balance. Unlike many who compartmentalize work and leisure, Ellison blurs the boundaries. For him, racing yachts is not only recreation but also an opportunity to fuel his competitive spirit and foster innovation. This blending of personal and professional spheres creates a more holistic lifestyle where work energizes play, and play in turn inspires work. The practical takeaway is that finding harmony between career and personal joy is essential for long-term satisfaction. Burnout often comes from neglecting one side of the equation, but when both are nurtured, they can complement and enhance each other. Embrace individuality. Perhaps one of the most distinctive aspects of Ellison's lifestyle is his unwavering individuality. His fashion choices, his hobbies, and even his investments reflect his unique identity rather than conforming to societal expectations. In doing so, he demonstrates that authenticity is not only liberating but also powerful. Ellison is unapologetically himself, which is why his lifestyle, though extravagant, feels coherent and intentional rather than random. For most people, embracing individuality means having the courage to follow personal preferences, whether in career paths, creative projects, or lifestyle choices, without succumbing to external pressures or trends. True fulfillment often comes when life is lived on one's own terms.
Conclusion.
Larry Ellison's lifestyle is more than an exhibition of wealth, it is a blueprint for living boldly. His world is filled with luxury estates, private jets, cutting-edge yachts, and an entire Hawaiian island, but beneath those possessions lies a philosophy of life rooted in passion, vision, balance, and authenticity. He shows that success is not just about financial accumulation but about transforming resources, whether vast or modest, into avenues for freedom and self-expression. Ellison's relentless pursuit of new frontiers, whether in business or leisure, demonstrates that wealth at its highest level can become a tool for exploration rather than mere indulgence. Ultimately, his life is a reminder that while not everyone can match his scale, anyone can adopt his mindset, to pursue passions wholeheartedly, to think beyond limits, to harmonize work with play, and to live as an authentic reflection of oneself.